Hi there everyone, welcome to another Minecraft tutorial video here on the channel, and within this video I'm going to be showing you something pretty cool with commands. We're going to be looking at attribute modifiers in this video, and you're going to have some pretty OP diamond swords or weapons as a result. But if you are not aware, attribute modifiers can be applied to the player through items. So you can actually tell an item to apply an attribute modifier to the player. So this can be stuff like health or attack damage or attack speed and that sort of thing. And we're going to be looking at attack damage and attack speed in this video. But we've got a bunch of commands here. And we've got this command here, which gives a sword directly to the nearest player. And this here has the like a normal-ish attack damage of +7, but it has +1000 attack speed if used in either hand on the player. So that's that right there. The second command here actually spawns an item entity that the player can pick up, and this is exactly the same sword as the other one. So these are exactly the same item. So I'm actually applying attribute modification data to these items. So I'm doing this tutorial because in Minecraft 1.20.5 and above, it was changed how data is set and stored for items, and this changed attribute modifiers on items. Okay, so that is why I'm doing this tutorial. I'm in Minecraft 1.20.6, so hopefully it should be okay for Minecraft 1.21 as well. And hopefully the syntax of the commands won't change that much, but I just want to show you the difference between the two swords. So I have an iron golem right here. This is a normal diamond sword, and if I spam the sword, because the attack speed isn't that high, you can see it takes quite a while for the iron golem to actually die. As you can see, it probably takes a good 30 seconds or so to kill this iron golem, or even more. As you can see here, it takes a really long time. But if we use a +1000 attack speed sword, you'll see that it is much higher. So as you can see here, it goes directly to the damaged phase right here, and it is dead right there. So as you can see, it is a lot faster. Now, I'm not too sure if the game actually caps the attack speed at a particular amount, but it certainly increases it to the maximum amount, I think, for the attack speed. So pretty cool. And just for fun right here, we have this command right here, which gives us a 1000+ attack damage and speed sword. So this one is, of course, very overpowered, as you can see right there. So that was, as you can see, that was pretty OP. But I'm going to show you these commands in more detail now in a text editor, so I can show you in like everything and what it's actually doing. But we're using a attribute modifiers data component in Minecraft using the new syntax and the new commands. So let me show you that right now. All right, everyone, we're now inside the text editor right here, and we're looking at these two commands that will be in the description of the video. And I have put these on multiple lines, so it's easier to show you. But in the description, they should be just one great big long string, so bear that in mind. And yeah, it's pretty straightforward. We're looking at the attack damage and the attack speed, and you can set the amounts to whatever you want, but just be aware that the game may cap the value to a certain maximum value. I just don't know what that maximum value is, honestly. But it's still going to give you a very big boost if you increase it, and you can increase it to whatever you want. So here we've got /give at P, so that's the nearest player. So this command is giving the sword with the attributes on it. So we've got Minecraft : diamond sword, and then in using the new syntax for data components, we're using square brackets, and we're doing Minecraft : attribute modifiers. So this is the attribute modifiers data component, and then we're doing equals, and then we're doing square brackets because we're doing a list of modifiers. Okay, so this is one modifier here, and this is the second modifier. All right, so basically per modifier you need to provide a bunch of different like members or different variables. So you've got the type. So what is the type of modifier? So in this case, we're doing generic.attack damage or attack speed. And then you have to specify the slot. So how, like, in what instances is this modifier applied? Now, if you do slot equals hand like that, each hand it will work. So using the main hand or the off hand of the player, it should work. So that is why I'm using slot hand. Now, this bit right here is an interesting bit. So this is the uuid, or the universally unique ID. So you have to set one of these per modification, or per modifier that you add to an item. So what I'm going to do for this is I'm going to leave in the description of the video a web page that allows you to generate these. And you'll be able to see on the web page if I show you right here. So this is what the page actually looks like. And you can generate a new random ID. And down here, there should be uuid with a I and semicolon here. This should give you a new ID you can use in the command. And if you just use the data button right here, or the data link here, it should copy that ID to your clipboard so you can copy and paste it wherever you need it. So we provide the ID, and then you have to provide it a name. Now, you can provide it a name if you want. I'm just keeping the name empty in this case, but you can provide it a name if you want. And then you have the amount. So in this case, I'm doing 7 for the attack damage because I'm keeping the attack damage normal. And then we're doing operation, and we have add value. There's a bunch of different operations, but I'm using the add value one in this particular case. And right here as well, we have the next one, which is exactly the same. We're using a different ID to the one above, and we're doing amount 1000 for attack speed. And that is basically it. It's pretty straightforward once you get the hang of it. And you do have to provide multiple attribute modifiers. Now, it's very important to provide the attack damage one as well, because if you don't, the attack damage will be 0. Nada, nothing. So what that means essentially is that the weapon won't deal any damage. So that is why I'm providing at least some attack damage on the weapon. Okay. Now the next one right here, this next command is summoning the item entity that can be picked up. So we're doing /summon Minecraft item, and then we're doing these relative coordinates to spawn it above the command block in my case. We are then doing an item tag with ID Minecraft : diamond sword. We're then doing count as 1 so that it is 1 item. We then do components for the data components on the item. And then inside of here, so these are the data components we're assigning to the item. We are then setting the same Minecraft : attribute modifiers component. And the data inside of here is exactly the same as above. So we're using exactly the same IDs, exactly the same typing, exactly the same data. And that is it pretty much. So hopefully that helps you out. And obviously with our attribute modifiers, there's a lot more that you can actually do, but I'm just focusing on attack damage and speed in this video. Alright everyone, thank you for watching this tutorial right here. Hopefully this helped you out. If it did, then a like, subscribe on the video would be very much appreciated, and make sure that you hit notification bell to stay notified of any future videos here on the channel. And if you want to follow my socials, they're on screen and in the description. And if you also want to see any other tutorials on the channel, let me know in the comments down below. It can be just a general tutorial, command blocks, redstone, you name it. Let me know and I may do it for a future video. Stay happy and healthy, everyone. Have fun with these modifiers, and hopefully you can make a very OP sword or weapon in Minecraft. But anyway, see you next time.